you ever wondered what your story would be like? Have you ever wondered what kind of story you could tell? Have you ever wondered how your life would look if you wrote it down? Well, I found out. I've been journaling at such a young age that it becomes natural for me to do it. At one point, there was a time when I didn't journal at all, and I stopped for a while. I couldn't understand what was going on. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't make certain decisions, and I couldn't figure out why I didn't have any clarity, any mental clarity as to what was going on in my life. So I decided to pick it back up again. And what I found was I was making a lot of decisions that weren't thought out. They weren't thought out well at all. And I just didn't understand that journaling at that time was one of the number one things that would have or could have helped me with some clarity. Putting things together in my life, making sense of what was happening in my life, making sense of the decisions that I was making was something that I needed to do. So I started back journaling. Believe me, I was lost. I was lost for a while there until I started back journaling. When I picked it back up, I was so happy, so peaceful. I had a lot more mental clarity. I was able to make better decisions. And I was able to make it more consistent. Consistency was one of the keys for me as far as journaling was. I made sure that I just kept on journaling until it became a habit. And now I have so much and so many things to look back on that I'm super excited. I'm super happy about how things are turning out since I started back journaling. Journaling has begun to make sense of my story. My story, like everybody else's, always has challenges, always have things that, happen to them in life. And by me taking the time to write it down has helped. I have developed so much more, clarification for one. I have just began to realize that I needed to write down certain decisions that I wanted to make or that I had made pretty much. And I needed to write those things down. Once I wrote them down, I began to realize that, okay, this is what I need to do, or I should have done this, or I should have said this. But at the time, as time goes by, or at the time as I started journaling more and more and more, I started realizing I am telling a story. I am telling a story about my life, about the decisions that I have made and the decisions that I continue to make. Documenting my life has been such a rewarding experience for me. I can't begin to tell you how it has helped me in a lot of aspects of my life. It has helped me make decisions, better decisions, have mental clarity. And usually when a person has things in their mind, they don't seem to figure out how to, I would say, come up with an answer or come up with a solution for their answer. But by me writing down everything and journaling, I was able to do that. I was able to figure out some of the hardest challenges that I had faced in my life. And I still continue to do that. I still continue to document and journal. I still continue to write things down so that I can get a better idea of what I'm working with. I write about my adventures. I write about events that happen in my life. I write about all kinds of things, my loved ones, my family. I write about everything I could possibly think about writing about, because sometimes it just needs to be written down. Your mind can only hold so many memories. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I decided to write it down. So take the time out to journal, take the time out to recognize who you are as you're journaling, because it will be rewarding in the end. That is something that I could actually vouch for. And I'm so glad that I have done it, because without me journaling, I probably would not be able, or would have missed out on certain opportunities in my life. So continue to journal.